Hola Pisces, this is your love reading for October 2018. Keep in mind this is a general reading. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are below, along with my email. Just send me an email and we can make that happen. That's weird that I shuffled those like that. Okay, the first Pisces that I'm focusing on is the Alpha Pisces, okay? You are an Alpha Pisces if you are assertive, outgoing, and you identify with masculine energies. Other things to mention, my 2018 Sun Moon readings are up on my playlist, so go look up what your Sun Moon sign is and check out what your behavioral traits are in addition to your predictions for 2018. It doesn't matter when you view them. When you view them, it's when you were meant to see them. I'm also doing my compatibility readings and uploading those slowly but surely. Those will be up until the end of time. I'm also on the Instago app, so if you need a quick answer to a quick question, check me out on there. They currently changed their format, so let me just tell you right now, it's $4.99, currently $4.99 for a question. So however they're kind of having it set up in there, I'm the one that's going to charge you for it, so trust me, that's what you'll get charged. That's a reasonable price for a little quickie reading. And then finally, I'm going to leave a Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, a current, or an ex. So here we go. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your clarity, your wisdom, and your insight for Alpha Pisces for love for October 2018? Can you please show me previous energies they have come out of, what love energies they can expect, and then finally how they will be moving out of October into November? Please grant me the objectivity to read these cards as they're intended to be read and say your messages as you intend them to be said for Alpha Pisces for love October 2018 and the period surrounding it. Okay, so can you please show me the influences that Alpha Pisces have passed out of? We have the Justice card in reverse. Can you please show me what they can expect? You can expect the High Priestess and the Upright. And then moving forward out of October into November, you guys will proceed with the Nine of Pumpkins and the Upright. Okay, so I kind of feel like you guys went through something here with the Justice card in reverse. For some of you, you might have gone through a divorce. The judgment might have gone against you. It might have been some judgment. It could have been child support, for instance, alimony, for instance, or something like that, where there was some unfairness against you. This is just in regards to legal problems. For others of you, it just could be a situation that you were in where somebody was being dishonest and you felt you were being treated unfairly because they were being dishonest. This is also the card of Libra for those of you if that resonates, okay? Now, energies in October, we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is very much about secrets and not being able to see things for what they are. This could be very relevant to this card and kind of leading into October, where you really have to trust your intuition and go with your gut because the facts are not visible for you. The facts are not there. So you really have no choice but to listen to your inner voice and trust in yourself to do the right thing. It's really about connecting to your intuition, okay? Because it can be about mystery, it can be about secrets, it can be about truth that's locked up, knowledge that's locked up, and you needing to make a choice in regards to that. So I feel like that's on the heels of whatever this unfairness was. And I kind of am feeling like you did end up doing what you needed to do or using that to guide you, because as you go into November, we have the Nine of Pumpkins, and the Nine of Pumpkins is a very single card. It's somebody who doesn't have a want or need for anybody. They could have very well have eliminated somebody and just decided I'm better off being on my own. I have everything I need. If someone's going to be taking away from my life, I do not need that person in my life, okay? And you're perfectly fine with waiting for someone that's worthy of your love and waiting around for that, then instead of settling for somebody. So for some of you, I feel like you might have given somebody the boot out the door, either legally or otherwise, because you found something out and you just decided you weren't going to put up with it, and you just don't have you want to have the energy taken away from your life in regards to it. So can you please provide clarification on the Justice card in reverse? Why is the Justice card here in reverse for Alpha Pisces? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages, please, for the Justice card in reverse for Alpha Pisces. Person, personality, perspective. Personality, perspective. Justice card in reverse. Alpha Pisces, please. Additional clarifiers. Alrighty. I've never had a problem with these cards, but for all these readings, I've been having a hard time pulling from these. I don't know if that's just an all-over mysterious kind of thing. And I see one card working itself out. Thank you. Queen of Pentacles. I mean, sorry, the Queen of Diamonds, which is the Queen of Pentacles. This might have been somebody that you've known for a while, because in this deck, I see the children playing, and I often feel that it is. Okay, yeah, so we have the Queen of Diamonds here, and we have the Nine of Diamonds here. Both, to me, are very singular cards. And whatever happened to you, whatever the judgment was, whatever the dishonesty was, you definitely are making the statement. You made the statement, I'm better off by myself than with this person. Let me see if I can pull one more, which is kind of a good thing when you think about it. Yeah, and then with the Queen of, for some of you, it might have been a same-sex partnership, because we have two queens here. But the Queen of Clubs is you stepping in your power and making this decision that you deserve better. You don't have to put up with it. The Queen of Clubs is very powerful. You know, she steps into her power. She just tells people how it's going to go down. And I really think that you kind of came up here and said, I don't need this crap, basically, for some of you. Can you please provide clarification on the High Priestess? Why is the High Priestess here for Alpha Pisces? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the High Priestess in the upright for Alpha Pisces. Okay, person, personality, perspective, personality, person. High Priestess, please. Additional cards. Sorry you guys had to be so patient during these readings. Like I said, I've been having a hard time pulling these cards. Okay, Five of Spades in the upright. The conflict going on. Maybe a truth exposed. Cutting words exchanged as a result. Somebody having strong opinions in regards to a matter, and you're trying to get to the bottom of it, and intuition is serving you right. Five of Pentacles, so you can come out of this suffering that you're going through. So you can end this difficult time. You're doing this so you can get your confidence back. For some of you, you're not getting what's due to you from an ex-partner. And that's part of the problem. You figured something out. You're not getting what's due to you. There's conflict. As a result of that, cutting words or exchange. Six of Clubs, you do come out of it victoriously, though. Whatever this is gets found out. And even though there's arguments about you getting something that's due to you, it could be monetary, it could be otherwise, it could be an apology, what have you. You're not getting it, but regardless, you still move on victoriously with the, and on top of things, with the Six of Clubs. You walk out of this knowing that, I don't know what that sound just was. That was really weird. I hope that sound wasn't on the video. Okay. I don't know, I just heard a really weird sound. Okay, it might have been something mechanical. I don't know. I've been having problems with my computer. So you walk out of this being on top of things, basically. And you move on to be this Nine of Pumpkins in the upright. Very independent. Knowing what you want. Not needing anything but your little owl and your little cat hanging out there. Boop, boop. Okay, can you please provide clarification on this Nine of Pumpkins upright? Who is this person? What is this energy? For Alpha Pisces, additional messages, please. Okay, person, personality, perspective, person. Okay, Nine of Hearts in reverse. This person could very well have had a selfish agenda of some sort. They were always putting themselves first and you secondly, or you were being put on the back burner, or the things that mattered to you didn't matter to them, or they could have very well have been a narcissist because we have the Nine of Hearts in reverse. And you realize there's really no place in your life for them at this point. That you're fine. Like I said, you're fine by yourself. Those were about 5 cards that popped out, by the way. So... and they slipped. Additional, please. Okay. Three of Wands in reverse. Okay. Okay, the Three of Wands and the Four of... yeah, you really don't... so, like I said before, this person, we talked about selfish agenda, this and that. The reason why you're moving forward like this in November is because of that. The Three of Wands in reverse is you kind of saying to yourself, wow, you really wasted your time on this person. There was a lot of setbacks because you didn't see things about this person. You know, in hindsight is 20/20. I mean, how are you going to see stuff once you're in it? But you feel like you didn't have the foresight to kind of have seen this. So they did set you back in regards to where you could be now. And with the Four of Hearts Cups in the upright, this person could be, you know, coming back to make an offer that you just really aren't interested in, or you just aren't interested in offers in general. I feel like maybe somebody could be coming at you with an offer, whether it's this person or somebody else, but your focus is elsewhere. I feel like your focus is on your things. You're almost looking over this person's head into the horizon behind them, because that's where you want to be. You don't want to be in the present with this person or have them anywhere around you. Like I said, whether it's somebody coming in or whether it's somebody returning, okay? So this is good. I feel like you guys are kind of moving on. I am going to mention the same things before you go. If this reading resonated with you, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are listed below. Other things to mention, my 2018 Sun Moon readings are my playlist, so are my compatibility readings in my playlist. I'm on the Instant Go app for one quick question to one quick answer to one quick question, and they have changed their format, so just keep in mind that the price that's listed for the reading is the correct price. And then finally, I'll be leaving a Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush or a current or an ex. Otherwise, I'm going to move on to the betas. You are certainly welcome to wait around for that. Some people do, but I just wanted to let you know. So on to the betas. Adios. Good luck, guys. Hola Beta Pisces, this is your love reading for October 2018. This is a general reading. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are below. In addition to my email, so just send me an email and we can make that happen. I'm focusing on Beta Pisces. So you are a Beta Pisces, or you can tend to be a Beta Pisces if you tend to be introverted, introspective, and identify with feminine energies, okay? That is what I will be focusing on. Other things to mention, my 2018 Sun Moon readings are up in my playlist, so go check those out for your behavioral traits. In addition to your predictions for 2018. Doesn't matter when you view it. When you view it is when you're meant to see it. My compatibility readings are also up there, so go check those out. I'm working on them, and they will be up for the end of time. I'm on the Instant Go app. If you need one quick answer to one quick question, text only. Right now it's $4.99, I think, for one question. And they're changing their format a little bit, so don't be thrown by that. Just know that that's what the amount is right now as of this date. I will also be leaving a Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, a current, or ex, in the month of October. So here we go. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, your insight for Pisces, Beta Pisces. Can you please show me the past love energies they came out of, the love energies they can expect, and how they will be moving forward from October into November. Please grant me the objectivity to read these cards as they're intended to be read, and say your messages as you intend them to be said for Beta Pisces, for love, October 2018, and the period surrounding it. Can you please show me previous love influences that Pisces is passing out of? We have the Six of Pumpkins in reversed. What you guys can expect is the Wheel of Fortune in reversed. And then finally, moving out of October into November, we have the Emperor in the upright, okay? Alrighty, so we have the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Pumpkins in reverse, which is similar to the Six of Pentacles. It's a situation where there's a lack of reciprocity. Somebody might have been taking advantage of you, or vice versa. I feel like it's more of you. Somebody's taking from you and is not giving back, in a relationship or otherwise, whether, you know, it's a potential relationship or one you're current in. And the Six of Pentacles it also has jealousy and a lot of selfishness to it. So jealousy can be in there. Someone's jealous of another person, and that's kind of taking away from things as a result. But I will be pulling clarifiers on these. And I feel like because it's this bad mojo that happened here going into October, the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, meaning that, you know, things have turned for the worse. Your relationship is stuck, or whatever you were in at this time, you're stuck. You feel like you're sort of in a rut. You're not in control of things. And a lot of times it's just bad luck. Things have turned for the worse. So I feel like, and look at this guy, Lord Almighty. I mean, he looks like terrified while he's being like spun around. Actually, he's upside down like this, which makes it all the more horrendous. But that's what I feel like. I feel like it came up rather unexpectedly. You didn't think for things to turn like this so quickly. Now, here's the Emperor coming along as you move into November. This could be a person. The Emperor, that's the card of Aries for those of you that it resonates with. But this is a patriarchal figure is how I like to describe him. He's kind of like the father, the uncle, someone who likes to be the boss, okay? So if it's a person, this would be an energy of someone who's going to influence you, or possibly you're someone you're going to meet in November. Someone who commands respect out of people. He comes on the scene. He creates organization out of chaos. He has boundaries. He expects them to be followed. He has rules. He can be a little bit, you have to be careful of him, because if you don't kind of state, sometimes he can be a little bit overbearing, not in a bad way, but if you give him too much rope, he will go with it. Great leader, great husband qualities, very authoritative, and he can also be a provider. So I'm just saying, you know, I feel like this is somebody that you could meet in November, but just be very careful not to, like I said, give them too much rope, because I feel like they could go a little bit too far with it and you could lose yourself, okay? I just felt like that needed to be said. So can you please provide clarification on the Six of Pumpkins? Why is the Six of Pumpkins here in reverse for Beta Pisces? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the Six of Pumpkins in reverse. Person, personality, perspective. Person, personality, perspective. Person, personality. Okay, so we have the Two of Clubs in reversed. Person, personality. Perspective. Having a really hard time pulling these. Person. So bear with me. It's been very common with these cards in general for this month. I don't know why. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, things that you guys aren't getting along because of this. So we have the Two of Clubs in reverse, which is about plans of partnership, kind of dissolving, plans dissolving. There's a lack of planning, maybe overlook some kind of details. You know, no trust in a partner that you can't count on, and it might be because of this lack of reciprocity. So you're giving and they're taking, so you know you can't really put trust in them to do anything, follow through on anything. Just misplaced trust in general. The Three of Pentacles in reverse indicates to me things aren't working out well. There's a lack of harmony. You guys are, and this person didn't value you, okay? They didn't value you for who you were or what you brought to the table or your skills. So I feel like that's part of it. And as a result, we have the Ace of Swords. This really isn't going anywhere. And this person is also affecting your confidence. With this Ace of Swords, you're having starting to doubt yourself, starting to not have confidence in yourself because of how this person is being and how I feel like they're taking from you or taking advantage of you, and making you feel lesser. I almost feel like. Can you please provide clarification on this Wheel of Fortune? Why is this Wheel of Fortune here for Beta Pisces? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the Wheel of Fortune in reversed. Okay, so person, personality, perspective. Okay, so we have the Jack of Diamonds and the upright. So you are kind of stuck. Things aren't really going anywhere. They're not progressing. Some of you might be staying in a situation because you know it. You're comfortable with it. It's kind of that saying, it's better to stick with the devil you know than the devil you don't know, I feel like. But I think you're having a hard time figuring out how to kind of get out of it. Six of Spades indicates you can't figure out how to fully move on. You keep on going back. You can't move on without closure. But you're not finding your closure. So sometimes you need to make your own closure. And the Five of Spades indicates there's a lot of conflicts going on with this person. This other person, they like to win whatever it takes. They can be arrogant, arguments out of pride. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. I want to move on to this Emperor here because this is a situation. So I feel like you're in this situation. You're really having a hard time getting out of it. I wonder if this Emperor comes along, and I don't necessarily know that I got a, well, we'll see when I pull the cards, but I almost feel like this person comes in and sets them straight. Whoever this person is. Can you please provide clarification on the Emperor card? Who is this person? What is this energy? What additional messages? The Emperor card, person, personality. Or it might be this person, again, that just oversteps their boundaries. And they continues on into November. You give them an inch, they take a mile. Sometimes the Emperor can be. Okay. Yeah, that's probably what it is. So this continues on into November. They like things a certain way. And we have a little Frankenstein. With a Frankenstein chained up here, I almost feel like, you know, he has to hold himself back. If you let that chain go, then he goes a little bit crazy. You got to keep him, you know, keep him in line, or else I feel like he'll walk all over you. All right, and we have the Fool card. Fools rush in. You might feel a little foolish. You might have rushed into this relationship. This could almost be a separate... I can't tell. I can't tell if this Emperor is the same person, or is this another new relationship you get into. For some of you, a percentage of you might be the same pattern. You're doing the same pattern again, where you get into this, and then you end up with the same disappointments. So you get into, or in November, you get into this relationship, and you innocently jump into it. You're very romantic about it, but then with the Jack of Hearts in reverse, you encounter the same disappointments that you do or did in the previous relationship. But then we have the Six of Diamonds here, so there is give and take here. All right, hold up. This is crazy. So I'm feeling like you do encounter this person in November. And like I said, this person, like, they're assertive, and maybe they do overstep their bounds, and they have that part about them. And you see this. It is a red flag for you with this Jack of Hearts in reverse. And you see the red flags, that maybe they're a little bit moody. Maybe they can be jealous. Maybe they can be emotionally abusive, but I don't think so in that case. I just think they're kind of like that. And you've heard this before, you've felt this before, and you kind of decide for yourself. I feel like you guys have a conversation with this person, or you decide for yourself, yes, I would like to just have this new journey with this person, or what have you. But the Six of Diamonds is here to say that I'm not having another Six of Pumpkins situation where there is no reciprocity and somebody takes advantage of me. In fact, here, you state to this person, or you state to yourself, I'm only going to be in a relationship where there is mutual respect, where there is equal give and take, where somebody values me for who I am because of this experience that I went through. Okay, so I almost feel like this relationship that you're getting into, like I said, it seems like it's a pattern, but I feel like you catch it in time. And you say something to this person with this Six of Diamonds here. Like, hey, hold up, I'm not going to do this again. Like, I've been down this road before, and I see things in you. And the reason why I think that is because this Emperor is in the upright. If it was like a bad situation, he would be in the reverse. So I always feel like when you have this conversation with this Emperor, he has an ability to correct himself. Because the Emperor can be, if you come to him, he will listen to your opinion and what you have, you know, what you have to say. But you know, he's going to be firm in what he believes, but he will listen to what you have to say. And I feel like you guys kind of took a stance with this person and decided for yourself, look, I'm not doing this again. I've already been down this kind of road, and this is what the arrangement's going to be. And if this isn't the arrangement, then we don't need to do this. Otherwise, I'm fine to start this new journey with you. So that's what I'm getting. All right, guys, that's all I have for you, Beta Pisces. I'm going to go ahead and upload this. Again, keep in mind, if it resonates, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are below, along with my email. Send me an email, and we can make that happen. Other things to mention, my 2018 Sun Moon readings are in my playlist. My compatibility readings are in my playlist. I'm on the Instant Go app. So text me if you would like one quick answer to one quick question in the chat. They are reformatting, so please keep that in mind. And then finally, I'm leaving a Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, a current, or an ex. Thank you, and I will see you guys mid-month for your mid-months. Adios from Veronica Garnet. Bye, guys.